So I got this 1973 Scrapyard 5-horse Briggs here. It's got a gas tank, but the carburetor's broken and the gas tank's got some issues, but I think it's repairable. But anyway, so I tore it apart. It's got the long crankshaft on it there. You can use a puller to pull that pulley off of there, but so I tore the head off, and the cylinder is mint in it, so that's good. So the block's all good and all that. So yeah, 73 degrees Fahrenheit today, and I happen to get a 1973 Briggs. But anyway, see, we got a real nice sunset going on here, so I'll look over and let you have a look at that. Isn't that a nice one? You know what? Looks a lot better to my eyes than it does to the camera. It continues on with these broken clouds, but yeah, I can see a lot more pink in my eyes than the camera's showing. But anyway, yeah, some pretty incredible weather this weekend for early November here in Ontario. I'm actually doing some work on a window well cover there. We got, well, I can stagger down and show you. Got a new gas furnace put in. It kind of impinges on my walkway here, but then we got this mess here. Usually it used to have a standard window well cover on it, but when I put the metal roof on, even though it's got an ice wall, like an ice anti-slide piece up there on the roof, the ice comes down and smashed the window well. So I ended up building this, well, you saw it up there, a little wooden like roof, and it used to only have the dryer coming out, but now it's got the natural gas coming in and the exhaust there also. So I'm closing it in with plexiglass because we had a couple little critters get in it there, chipmunks, and so I'm trying to keep them out and keep the water out and everything. I had a bunch of water come in the basement through there one time when, I don't think it was Hurricane Sandy, but it was one of them. The wind was raining from the east all day long and ended up with some water in my basement. So I want to kind of block it in, but I want to keep the south side so light comes in. I don't want it dark. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if I showed everybody. I got an HHR there, I don't know, a couple months back now. And we gave it a bath today for the first time. It was doing fine till my wife drove it in a rainstorm, and then it got different. It's got different color bumpers on the front and back, but it's kind of nice because it breaks up the totally white vehicle. So personally, I'd like to paint down below the headlight and kind of over here straight white so that it's white up to there, but my wife doesn't want me to do that, so it'll be extra work and it'll probably flake off if I don't do it right. But anyway, yeah, the HHR's been good to us so far. So anyway, back to this piece I'm working on here. So just getting ready to cut the plexiglass before it gets dark on me here. So I'm going to sandwich it between two pieces. Going to make it go right down to the ground here on this face, and then I'll have to make a slope triangle. Well, you know, not triangular, but it's not rectangular either. It's got a slope side on it. So I've been working on that. So if this doesn't work out and it rots out in 2 years, well, she's going to get made out of metal the next time. So anyway, I've had a busy weekend there. So the next thing on the agenda is to take this pulley off of here on the 5-horse Briggs there. So yeah, I had a fun one. I bought this wood here. I don't know what it is. It's like half a 2x4, or 1x3 or something it's called. Well, anyway, you can see the amount of curve in that. It was straight when I bought it, but I had to slit it lengthwise, like the 8-foot length. I had to slit 8 feet, and it started binding on my saw. Like, I mean, stalled the saw right out. I'm going, what the heck's going on here? The more I cut, the more the board clamped in on my my saw. Never had that happen before, but anyway. Didn't do it on the second piece, so because I needed these clamp boards here to sandwich the plexiglass in there. So now I got to cut the plexiglass. It's just This stuff's kind of expensive. I got the cheapest I could. This is 80 thou thick, so it's real flimsy. But so now I got to cut a slope piece here because the ground slopes on it. But so I'm really busy this weekend. Took a load of scrap to the scrapyard too. And that's when I found the 5-horse there on a rototiller. So anyway, nice weather here. Unfortunately, the time change is happening, so everybody enjoy this nice warm weather while we got it. I know some parts of Ontario have already had snow once or twice, but I'm doing everything I can to get ready for winter. So everybody take care and have a good one.